Let me start this by asking a question. When you really want to do something, but you know that when you do this specific action that you want to do, it's gonna cause troubles for others, or you're thinking about the consequences of this action. Do you do it? Because there are some things that I kind of want to do that I know that if I do, there will be some consequences for some people, but sometimes I do them anyways, and I regret them. But the other person, they'll be like, "Oh no, it's fine," even though deep down it's probably not fine that you should have done that. Um, for instance, let's say, okay, here's one. Let's say you have a family dinner. There's gonna be a dinner at one of your family members' house, and your family is like you're like mom and dad. You're all ready to go to this person's house. Well, a couple of days ago, you made plans with a friend to go to their house on this day. Do you still go to their house? Now, of course, a lot of people are going to be like, well, the answer is obvious. I'm going to tell them that I have plans with my family. I'm going to go with my family. Some people will want to go with their friends, and I will admit that this situation a similar situation has happened to me before in the past, where there was a family event going on, but there was something else with my friends or whatever, and I chose to go with my friends. And I know it's not the smartest idea, even though my parents will tell me it's fine. I know that it probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, and you know, it's just it really gets to you where you're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but even if some good things come out of it, there's more bad than good, and you're kind of just like, I should have just stuck with my parents. But then if you went to your parents, your friends would have get mad at you. But your family is your family. You have to stick together as your family. If you went to your families, your friends, if your friends understand that you have something to do with your family, and it's a family matter or whatever, and if they understand, that's great. It's great. They're a good friend. People should be understanding of when you have something else that takes priority over them. It's jealous people who will, not really appreciate that fact. Because I'm kind of a patient person with other people. I don't like my selfishness to show to people. Like, I get jealous a lot if I'm holding, like, let's say I hold an event for my friends at my house, but then my, like, family members or, like, my siblings start bugging with them, and even though they're okay with it, I'm not okay with it, and I want them to just, like, not be in our way, because it's our time to hang out. So, and then other stuff like, when, if you're, like, in a relationship, and the other person doesn't really, like, let's see, I don't know. I'm not trying to refer to my own, but I'm just trying to think of something else. Um, like let's say you're dating someone, and that person is best friends with someone of the opposite gender, and that's your gender, and you get like jealous because she spends more time hanging out with him than she does you. It's fine. You should be understanding of that. That's her best friend. She should be allowed to spend time with her best friend too. She's not yours. I mean, well, she's not completely yours. You don't own her. She should be able to do what she wants. And the consequences of being jealous and being selfish when you want something to happen, you have to think about the consequences of your actions and what's going to happen. You got to think about what's best for you, and you got to think about what's best for others. Because, if you're just thinking about yourself, then you're going to hurt some people. Even though it might seem like a good idea to you, you have to look at it from other people's perspectives. And like I've said before, there's been a ton of stuff that I've wanted to do, but I don't do because I know it might hurt other people. But, I'm just saying that just think, be courteous of what other people have to think about stuff. And if you feel it isn't right, or you know that this other person knows that what you want to do is not right, don't do it. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of stress. Yeah.